Yo, 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 yo. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up, people? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I'm your host. I go by the name of Mike Gross, man. Big ups to that 501 and that 317. What's going on, people? You know what I'm saying? We back with another one. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Y'all seen the news. Y'all seen the little posters and headlines and TMZ reporting on it in the Logan Paul interview that he did. We'll break all that down and honestly give you my opinion about this. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not taken with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of mad about it, kind of pissed off about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just another big money grab for Floyd, which I mean can't be mad at him, but you know what I'm saying? It is a exhibition, but I honestly don't think that it has any legs at all. So we'll be talking about that. Also, we got Erickson Lubin fighting this weekend, and we got Jose Pedraza back in action this weekend. We'll also be talking about Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren getting down to the nitty gritty. Hopefully that they can have that meeting at the end of September and lay some things out and lay some groundwork out for the Queensberry versus Matchroom card, which I mean if they do it right, it should make for a very, very nice card. And also we got Gary Russell Jr. Gary Russell, Gangster Gary, back with another story time. So we'll get into that too. But y'all know what I do. Y'all know what I'm about. And y'all know how I get down. With that being said, yo, Mike, drop that motherfucking beat on me. Nigga, do-rag all crooked. Nigga, don't tell me my do-rag crooked. And I fucked it up. Now I gotta fix it. Peace out.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. Mark Nash. Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga. My brother. Let's get this shit done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Gross, the boss. This is Mike on Sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on Sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on Sports. He call it how he see it. Either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater? Click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. And yes, I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back. Yes, sir. What up? What up? What up? What up, people? I cannot fix the damn do-rag. I don't know what's going on. But we just gonna cover it up there. What's going on, people? What's the business? How y'all living out there, man? Hopefully everybody out there doing good. Happy Thursday. We got some football tonight. You probably can catch me for the I want to do the what? I want to do the second half of the Miami Heat game. You know what I'm saying? Miami Heat and Boston had a good game last time. Then I want to come back and see what Baker Mayfield, but they playing the Bengals. I mean, Browns and Bengals. Am I really yearning for that? So catch me, Miami Heat, Boston Celtics later on tonight. A second half live game chat. We'll be doing that. Man, hopefully you guys have been having a good day. My day has been pretty good. I have to say. You know what I'm saying? Got me a nice little cold beverage right here. I'm pouring in my cup. You know what I'm saying? Coca-Cola, man. Give your boy a deal, man. I know it's a glare right there, but give your boy a deal, Coke. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with your boy, man. I fuck with y'all heavy, man. I drink Coke every day. You know what I'm saying? Well, not every day, but you know what I'm saying? Multiple times a week. You know what I'm saying? I see everybody out there talking about Erickson Lubin. What y'all mad about Lubin for? You can't be confident in yourself? You can't say you the best at 154. Even if you said don't mean it's true, it meaning it's true to you. You know what I'm saying? I like Harrison Lubin. I think he a bad boy. I think he a bad young man. But yeah, man. What's going on, Witch? Let me go out to that motherfucking chat right quick. Give y'all a fucking roll call. What's going on, Martism? What's going on, Witch Channel? Trey Miller, Audacity, Fresh BX, Undisputed Truth, Jalen Abraham, Leonard Ellabees, Nose, Mick 07, LFC 1892, Rubisky 1978, and Kieran Betts, man. What's good, man? What's good, gang? Hopefully everybody out there doing good, man. Having a good day, doing swell. Hope y'all are having a good Friday Eve. You know what I'm saying? Good Friday Eve. Tomorrow, Friday, man. I know everything's starting to get back to normal a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's starting to get back into the swing of things. But let's go ahead and talk about it, man. Let's go ahead and talk about why y'all really here. I know what y'all here for. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen the news that I seen. Y'all seen the motherfucking news that I seen, and I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I'm talking about that. Now, it has been reported. It has been reported by TMZ. And I mean, if TMZ reporting on it, then you kind of think that they got some good insight. You know what I'm saying? Some good intel. I'm gonna give y'all the story though. I'm gonna give y'all a complete story about what happened. I can't believe it, man. Money, man. Big Papa, what's going on? I can't believe it, man. Like I am utterly shocked by this development. All right. Let's go out to the story, man. Let me give y'all the motherfucking. Put my goddamn banner up, nigga. I want to send all about merchandise advertised right now. Hey, man. I want to know, man. I was gonna make some hoodies, some Mike on Sports hoodies. You know what I'm saying, via their website. Me and Mark Nash was talking about it. You know what I'm saying. If you want a Mike on Sports hoodie, you know what I'm saying, and you will support, just let me know. You know what I'm saying. I'll make a couple. You know what I'm saying. I'll have that drop that beat on the back of them. You know what I'm saying. Like drop that beat, then EM at the bottom in like big letters. You know what I'm saying, on the back of it, and then probably have my like logo on the front. Mike on Sports. Then I don't want to have too much, you know what I'm saying, on it, but Mike on Sports logo on the front, different colors. Might go African colors, might go, you know what I'm saying, whatever colors, you know what I'm saying, you like, we'll try to, you know what I'm saying, get it done, but definitely gonna have my slogan, drop that beat. So if you see a nigga that got drop that beat on him, you know who he fucking with. Y'all know who he fucking with. So man, just let me know, man. Some hoodies, man. That's what we gonna try to roll out. So if y'all down with it, y'all down with it. If not, then shit, y'all ain't gotta get it. You feel me? Let's go, man. So this is what we hold on. Somebody said what's good, man. Who had that? Anthony Fitzgerald, what's good, homie? Well, what's going on, Fitzy? Nigga, as long as you ain't Fitzpatrick, nigga, we good. Now it says Floyd Mayweather approached for Logan Paul boxing match. No deal. It's done yet. Now it's news because it's Logan Paul who is a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? He's a internet celebrity. Has a very, very, very big following. And we all know Floyd Mayweather, you know what I'm saying? The name speaks for itself. Floyd Mayweather is a iconic figure in boxing. So anytime you put his name with anybody for a potential matchup, it seems to be big news, especially when it's these kind of crossover kind of fights, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's get to the story though. Let me give y'all all the little details of the story. Now it says Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul. Maybe. Sources close to Mayweather tell TMZ Sports the undefeated legend has been approached with an offer to fight YouTube star sometime in 2020. But as of now, no one has signed the dotted line. We were told the fight was not pitched as a sanctioned bout, but rather an exhibition. So that right there, that tells you, you know what I'm saying? This is going to be an exhibition fight. It's not going to be a fight where it's going to be on box rec. You know what I'm saying? So in an exhibition, they probably have on headgear. I would hope Logan Paul goes in there with headgear on. You know what I'm saying? Just to know that you going in there with a real boxer, and just in case you hit him with a shot that he don't like, I don't want you to get hurt, young man, because you're going in there with a real deal boxer. All right? Straight up, man. I'm not even trying to bullshit you, Logan. So it says Paul has been looking for a big name opponent ever since his last fight against KSI back in November 2019. Remember, Paul was in talks to fight Antonio Brown, but things fizzled, mainly due to issues in AB's personal life. Now there has been rumblings about the 43-year-old Mayweather stepping in to take on a 25-year-old Paul. But we're told it's far from a done deal. Right now, Floyd is leaning towards no. So I don't think it's a good fight. So if Floyd is leaning towards no, if they gonna offer Floyd a big amount of money to go out there in an exhibition to fight Logan Paul, I know how much. His name is Money Mayweather. His name is Money Mayweather. So if they come with a big enough bag, I would think that he probably would take it. It's an extra. He fought to. Let's be real, y'all. Can we take it to a real level right quick? Y'all know I'm not on sports. I like it to keep it all the way 100. The motherfucker fought a nigga named Tenshin Nasukawa. A nigga who fight at 118 or 122 in like kickboxing or some shit. And made about $10 million. You telling me if they come with a $50 million guaranteed purse for Floyd Mayweather to fight a 8-round exhibition against Logan Paul with potential upside based off pay-per-view buys, he wouldn't do it? Come on, y'all. This gonna make Floyd even more popular among the youth. He always gonna be synonymous with the guy that beat up the YouTuber, the Hall of Fame boxer that beat up the YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, bruh, if I'm being honest with y'all, I don't like the fight. I don't like the concept. I don't like even the thought of the fight. But as a businessman, as a person who recognizes that popularity is a type of currency now, that having followers, having views, having interaction with people on social media, that is a currency now. And if Floyd Mayweather, we seen it with Justin Bieber, even though he ain't fight him, but he brought him into his camp. We seen it with 50 Cent, he brought him to his camp. If Floyd is able to get a fight with Logan Paul and get a little fraction of his followers to follow him and to interact with him on a daily basis, as a businessman, that would make Floyd more popular. That would make Floyd more influential with the younger generation. And if he goes out there and does a number on Logan Paul, which we all understand that he probably will, you know what I'm saying? Then that gonna lend its hand to elevate him among the youth in a way that he maybe couldn't do without fighting a guy like Logan Paul. Here we go. Jalen Abraham says Floyd should come out of retirement and get in there with Bud. Come on now, man. Floyd is 40 something years old. Damn near 50. He ain't fighting no more young guys. He ain't getting in there with no more young people at all. Like we know that area and that stage of Floyd's career is over and done with. What's going on, Deacon 305? So Jalen Abraham, even though I would love that, I'm right there with you. I'm just being realistic, and we all know that time in Floyd's career is over there. Exactly, Mark Nash. He wants his name to be his currency. He wants to go in there with guys that he knows that he's not going to be in any kind of trouble with, and that he can go out there and defeat and go in the ring how he came out the ring. You know what I'm saying? Go in the ring with very limited probably very limited preparation. You know what I'm saying? I think he trained like 1 week or 2 weeks or 1 month for that Conor McGregor fight. So with all that being said, I'm with Mark Nash. He wants the biggest reward with the lowest risk. They saw Logan on LAX, and here's what Logan had to say. You know, I can't say shit right now. While nothing, his hands are still up to date. Meanwhile, Logan's younger brother, we all know what I'm saying? Floyd ain't been in the ring since 2017 when he beat up Conor McGregor. Then he fought an exhibition in 2018 when he fought Tenshin Nasukawa in Japan. So that's pretty much it for the story. I'm not sure how I really feel about it, man. Honestly, it's like, man, damn. Boxing is struggling, man. If we're gonna just keep it 100, if we're gonna keep it a buck, you know what I'm saying, buck 05, however y'all want to say it, boxing is struggling right now, man. Floyd Mayweather is grabbing the headlines. That's not a good thing for boxing. Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather, the biggest news out there. Come on, y'all. Come on, man. The other big news is Canelo is in a legal battle with his promoter, with his goddamn promoter's company, with his goddamn broadcaster. I mean, right now, I would have to agree with Dana White. Dana White has been saying that I'm gonna give y'all a quote from Dana White, man. I want to give y'all a quote from Dana White right quick. And I've been saying this, you know what I'm saying? I guess Dana been watching my shit or something, you know what I'm saying? He goddamn me Dana White says, I could give you 1,000 reasons why boxing is in trouble. Every boxing match is a going out of business sale. Who says that, y'all? What guy says that? Somebody says it a lot, man. He's a nice chocolate, nice looking young man. Well, I think his initials like MG or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, let's get as much money as we can from these people and get the fuck out of town. That's not how you run a business. It's not how you build the sport. I agree, man. I always say that, man. Boxing tries to get the most money for each event that it possibly can. Tries to drain the public. That's why we got a pay-per-view with Charlo. That's why we got a pay-per-view with Spence. You know what I'm saying? They try to get as much money as they possibly can for each match. Which, I mean, good business practices. Like, I guess that's what you're supposed to do. But at what detriment to the sport? At what detriment to your company? At what detriment? I mean, let's be real, man. Like, as 380 million Americans, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn near 400 million Americans and shit, right? And you telling me that boxing coming on and they only doing 300,000? You know what I'm saying? That ain't even 1%. 3 million is 1% of 300 million. So these motherfuckers doing what? They doing 0.1%. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, right now boxing don't have the pulse of the country. You know what I'm saying? We seen when Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers went down. It was the biggest story out there. You know what I'm saying? It was the biggest story around. It was the biggest story. Like, oh, the Clippers went down 3-1. Clippers went down 3-1. Do you know, my nigga? that I didn't see the Zone and Canelo's lawsuit make first take at all. I ain't see not one mainstream media outlet cover the Canelo and the Zone shit. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen it. I have not seen it. If you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but name me one mainstream media outlet that deals with sports, either First Take, Undisputed, Get Up, Speak for Yourself, whatever one you want to say, whatever one you like to watch, highly questionable, whatever one you like to watch. Have they spoke on Canelo in the Zone lawsuit? He's the biggest star in the sport. He is the biggest star in the sport. I ain't seen nobody talk about it. I ain't seen nobody talk about it. And if you have, please enlighten me. The only people that actually talk about it is YouTube channels. And not saying YouTube channels ain't got to post other people, but we all know when you mainstream media, the word tends to get out there a little bit faster and navigate. I'm talking about it like a legitimate sports show. Like, I mean, you think about it, bro. Like a legitimate sports show. I've seen an article, Audacity, an article about it, but I'm talking about a legitimate sports show. You know what I'm saying? Not an article that can be written up and be printed online. It's articles everywhere. Show me a goddamn Stephen A. Smith, Max Kellerman talking about Max Kellerman love boxing. Maybe Max on boxing has. Maybe Max on boxing has. I ain't watched Max on boxing in a little bit, in a little minute, but I'm just saying like it ain't widespread like we think it was. Ed Reynoso has ESPN interviewed Ed Reynoso TV and asked him about it. I ain't talking about ESPN Deportes, baby. I know they gonna do it. I know that's what they do. I ain't talking about ESPN Deportes. I ain't talking about down there in Mexico. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about in America. In America. Show me in America. I know ESPN Deportes that they are on it. They is Canelo to the nigga. They support boxing. They do. That's why I wish that show would be like more of a mainstream American show. You know what I'm saying? I would love to watch that in America, but I'm just saying. Exactly. It was Spanish, my nigga. I can't understand nothing, and maybe that's my fault. Maybe I should learn more Spanish or something like that so I can be, you know what I'm saying, bilingual or something like that. But nigga, I'm 32. I ain't got time to learn no fucking second language. Bring that shit to America. Give me a Max on Boxing sit down interview with Canelo. Why ain't nobody sitting down with Canelo, picking his motherfucking brain, asking him what's going on, asking him what's happening? Somebody needs to interview Canelo. Somebody, ESPN, Barack, Ock, call Canelo. Interview him. Let him know what's going on. Let people know. Like, man, the star of the sport in America, like, he is the biggest American boxing star that we have besides Floyd Mayweather. I'm active. And not a motherfucking First Take show. Not an Undisputed. Like, give me something, y'all. And that's why I always say boxing is struggling. You bet you one thing, UFC be on fucking First Take all the time. They talk about UFC. This weekend, I can't wait. I can't wait for this weekend. Boy, Cody Covington and goddamn me motherfucking my nigga Tyron, you can't lose to this Trump support motherfucker. You can't lose to him, Tyron. If you lose to him, man, the black community might trade your ass in. I'm gonna call my nigga Javier right now. Hold on. Let me ask my nigga Javier this question, man. Let me get Javier on the phone right quick, man. Cause I need a second opinion. I just got a question for you, Javier, man. Hope he answer. Hope my nigga answer, man. I don't know. He might not. He might be busy. He ain't gonna answer, man. He busy or some shit. Ams, get on, Am. What you doing, my nigga? Get your ass on here, man. I ain't had Ams talking in a long time, man. Let's go ahead and invite Ams on this bitch. Javi still hurt, man. Javi still hurt. The Clippers lost. You know what I'm saying? Javi ain't been talking to niggas lately, man. Clippers lost. He went into his own little shell and shit. But anyway, man, it's like this, man. I can't wait for that fight this weekend, you know what I'm saying? So I don't wanna see Woodley lose at all, man. Like what, man? I know. Don't say Tyrone finished, man. Don't say he finished, big dog. You hurt my heart. You hurt my heart. All right, real quick. We're gonna move on to another subject. We're gonna get on to Gangsta Gary. All right, Gangsta Gary Russell has coming out and let everybody know why shit didn't go down the way it seemed that it should have went down. But first, I want to get to a very, very. It's not a video. It's more. Well, let me get to this Canelo video right quick. Speaking of Canelo, man, let's show Canelo training. That's not Canelo, Mike. That's definitely not Canelo. That's wrong video. My bad. But the funny meme. Now, I've been saying this, y'all, and I'm glad somebody went out there and made that shit. All right, that's not Canelo. Devin, you called me. Devin, I'm like, hold on, nigga. Canelo got tall, huh? No, that ain't Canelo. But the meme that I'm talking about. I'm just being real. Yeah, who started calling that man playoff P, man? One thing that is always 100% true. You can't give yourself nicknames, dog. You can't be out here calling yourself something that you ain't never been. You can't call yourself something that you ain't never been. Playoff P? Who started calling you playoff P, nigga? Who? Just make it. You can't give yourself a nickname, man. Y'all know that. He wasn't no monster in Indiana. I've been telling you, Trey Miller, if you listen to me and you watch my motherfucking live game chats, I'll break it down to you every time. Paul George is a certified hooper. He is a certified hooper in Indiana, in OKC, and goddamn me Clippers. Certified. I've seen Paul George score points so easy. But that ain't what it is about him, though. When it comes to the point when you need Paul George to take over and step up, and he needs to be counted on in game 7 and game 6 in any elimination game, he will not show up. I've watched him 2 years in OKC not show up. I watched him game 6 against the LeBron Miami Heat. 5 out of 21 did not show up. And I seen him last night. Not show up. He's not bad. What y'all talking about? He ain't bad. He had 30-something last game. That's what he do. He had 30-something last game. That's what he do. But game 7, when you need him most, he ain't showing up. And that's the problem with Paul George. But this ain't a basketball show. This not a basketball show. Bro, ain't nobody forget that he broke his leg. Y'all forget. Before he broke his leg, he still choked. That what y'all forget. Before he broke his leg, he still came up short. And from that point on, he's always been coming up short. It ain't about him not being a hooper. It ain't him about him not being a hooper. Bro, you can finish in the top, nigga, the MVP, all that shit, Fresh BX. You can do that. But when game 6 comes against the Utah Jazz and Russell Westbrook needs you to step up and you come out and you score 8, 9, 10, 11 points and you don't show up, my nigga, what can we do now with you? Oh, you play good all year. You played great all year. When the back-to-backs came and teams coming off of goddamn me traveling and they coming off of fucking back-to-back and we got to travel so we might catch somebody slipping one night, you played great. But when them dogs in your face, night after night after night, when they know what you're going to do, when they know what you're going to do, how can you step up then? How can you step up then? Go back, bro. I ain't lying to you. Go back and look at Paul George elimination games. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Look up Paul George elimination games. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do, man. But anyway, let's get to my nigga Gangster Gary. Gangster Gary in this motherfucker. Yeah. Oh, Gary Russell came back out. Giving y'all some motherfucking I ain't gonna argue basketball. Look, man, I ain't gonna argue basketball with you niggas. You know what I'm saying? I was a hooper. I could tell you things about hooping that you niggas probably will never know. You feel me? All right, man. Let me get out to Gangster Gary like this, dog. Oh, Gangster Gary came out on this shit again, man. And you know how Gangster Gary do, man. You know. He a gangster, man. He do gangster shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start respecting this, man. Gangster Gary, man. Talk to the people, man. Let me know how you feel, Gangster Gary.
I ain't been on this joint in a second. But I don't like giving people false information, or if I do come on here, I want to give them some good shit. You know, something of some substance. But to the people that's wondering, we definitely still trying to make this motherfucking fight happen with Devin Haney. We definitely still trying to make this fight happen. And to all these people that's talking about just sign the contract and fight back, this, that, and the third, y'all some dumb motherfuckers for saying some shit like that. Y'all don't know what's in the contract or whatever. I'm not somebody that just signs a piece of paper and none of the information is 100% correct and it's binding me to something that's not 100% legit. You know, it's a concept of business. You know, I am a fighter, but it's a concept of business first. Y'all need to understand that to the stupid people out there. But we definitely try and make this motherfucking fight happen. You know, they talking about some fight of November 7th, this, that, and the third. The reason why this November 7th date is even a date they put out there because that was a date that they was already obligated to. Devin Haney was already in camp. He was already training. Even if me and Devin Haney wouldn't have had this conversation and got to talking, he would have been competing, fighting someone on November 7th because that was the date that Matchroom and the Zone had available for him. You know, I'm definitely in the gym. I always stay in the gym. It's a way of life. It's a way of life for me. You know, even when I'm not getting ready for a fight or even when I'm concluded my career, I'm still going to be in the gym. But I'm not training as if I'm getting ready for a fight as of yet. A proper camp is 8 weeks. A proper camp is 8 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So all this talking, and then they trying to fake manipulate the fans and spin this shit. Like, stop this shit, man. Stop this shit. Y'all know what it is, man. We definitely trying to make the fight. You know, as of now, I hollered at Al. I'm a free agent, but me and Al, we still have a business relationship. So I hollered at Al, and I don't know for sure. You know, but I told him that this is a fight that I want to make happen. They not the Matchroom and the Zone isn't, you know, bagging them apparently, you know, because they only supporting that November 7th date. So shit, let's see what we can do. So it's a big possibility we might make something shake, man. You know, this fight is much bigger than what everybody's saying. So let's make something happen. Because they doing a lot of talk. You know, I'm one of them guys that's willing to put it all on the line. You know, motherfucker Mikey Garcia, he got something slick to say and he got his ass beat. He got his ass beat by Earl Spence when he moved up in weight. You know what I'm saying? He just survived. He survived for 12 rounds. He ain't even attempt to fucking win. I'm a different type of dog. You gonna have to take me out of my motherfucking shield. I'm gonna try and knock you the fuck out. I'm trying to get you the fuck up out of there. If a motherfucker get me, they gonna have to get me because I'm trying to get them. I ain't on no surviving shit, Mikey. Stop this shit, man. But yeah, I just wanted to let the people know, man. We definitely trying to make this motherfucker shape. I'm waiting on Al to hit me back, man. So I just wanted to put it out there, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
All right, man. There you have it. Gangsta Gary again, man, saying that they trying to make the fight, trying to make it shake. All this other, no, I mean, to me, it sounds like nonsense. It sounds like Gary Russell is trying to save face. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, do I believe that him and Al are having discussions trying to make the fight happen? No. He's waiting. He said, "I'm a free agent, but me and Al still do business." I mean. That's that's what all of them say, but we all know that they're gonna be fighting under the PBC umbrella with either Showtime or Fox, and it's no different than what Dylan White attempted to do, but he ran back to Matchroom. You know what I'm saying? When Dylan White came over to America and he visited with PBC and he visited with Top Rank, try to make Eddie jealous, and they went over. Then he went back over to Matchroom and signed with them. So it's no different, man. I don't think that Gary Russell has the kind of cachet that Dylan White had at the time. You know what I'm saying? Dylan White was heavyweight and maybe a little bit more known than Gary Russell because the heavyweight division is not as robust as these smaller divisions are. But at the end of the day, man, Gary Russell, man, I don't understand like it was all 1.5. Give me 1.5. Give me 1.5, man. All right, 1.5. Cool. You got that, baby. You got that, baby. Now it's too many stipulations in the contract. The only one that should be in there is the rematch clause. Okay, cool. That's the only one in there, Gary. You know what, man? If I win, I wanna be in control of the rematch clause and I want to decide on what network it go on. Nah, bruh. Now you're asking for too much, my nigga. Now you beating around the bush, man. Now we done capitulated twice to you. You know what I'm saying? You said the 1.5. I just put it out there like if I'm Devin Haney said I got 1.5 for you, Gary. You ain't had to say nothing. You ain't had to say nothing, but you did. And now this is where we at, y'all. We are at a stalemate. And let me bring my guy Mark Nash on, man. Let me get your opinion about this shit, Mark, man. What you think going on? Is am I being too hard on Gary, or should I put more blame on Devin Haney in the zone in Matchroom?
Peace, King. Peace, King. Shout out to everybody.
You ain't got no sound, Mark Nash. You ain't got no. Hold on. My bad. My shit ain't up. Talk again.
Check one, check two.
There you go. My bad, nigga. I ain't had my volume up. Go ahead.
Get your shit together over there, Mike Gross. Nah.
I'm used to having, people on, so I'll be, I'll be connect you down.
I ain't mad, nigga. I be looking for that link in that chat every time I tune in, bro. I'm like, let me get in this bit. You usually got some shit in here. Good time.
Do me a favor. Turn your volume up slightly, though. Like turn it up a little bit for me.
Check.
There you go. You sound much better. Go ahead.
There we go. Yeah, man. I think you're a little too hard on Gary, man. I know I was up here one time before and I said, trolls come in different shapes, sizes, and careers. All trolls ain't rappers with colorful hair. My man. I don't know why I feel like I saw Bill Haney do an interview and he said they're still talking to try to get it done, man. I don't think Gary's asking for a lot to say, hey, if I beat this guy, I'm coming up 2 ways. This rematch should be on my terms. Nobody wants to be Andy Ruiz, stop the champion. You're an underdog. You stop the champion, and now I got to go to Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia, Mike, come on, man. Y'all know, everybody know Eddie Hearn
was on some bullshit with that rematch, bro.
My
But
nigga.
go
It
ahead,
was,
speak. Go ahead, speak on it.
what I just tell you about boxing, man, it's going out of business here. Eddie Hearn thought shit Josh was about to go out of business. So goddamn it, let me get all the money I can and take my ass over to Saudi Arabia, pick up this goddamn me, what, 50, $60 million goddamn me site fee, pay Andy Ruiz about $9 million, and we keep the rest on top of Sky Sports pay-per-view, which I think it was the biggest pay-per-view that they've done, you know what I'm saying, Andy and Joshua too. So I mean, and you gotta look at it from like Andy's perspective. He was a late replacement. He was the one in Eddie's DM telling him, hey, man, let me get the fight. Let me get the fight. Let me get the fight. At that time, Andy wasn't no star.
Still
Andy,
ain't, unfortunately.
Andy did that fight on the undercard on PBC when he knocked out a nigga. I forgot who he knocked out, but he fought on Danny Garcia undercard. You know what I'm saying? Like he was getting blessed at that time. Like he was in maybe his team or his representatives didn't read the contract thoroughly, or they just thought $6 million for Andy. That's a good ass payday, and he's probably not going to win. The bettors got him at a 20-1 underdog. So fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all can have control of the rematch, but in the Gary Russell situation, I feel you, and I understand it because Gary in this fight, Gary wouldn't be a 50-1 underdog. It'd probably be more of a 60-40, 55-45 kind of fight, maybe edging David Haney because he's younger and he's bigger. But other than that, experience and maybe I think skill set kind of levels off each other, but experience definitely goes to Gary because he's been a long reigning champion and he fought all his mandatories. And we all know one thing about mandatories: them niggas hungry. They've been in that position for a year and they want a shot. And Gary Russell done defeated all of them. And he beat a guy that moved up a weight class and got a belt at 130 in Jojo Diaz. So that win is looking better and better and better as Jojo Diaz progresses throughout his career.
So let me ask you this: where did all this hate for Mr. Gary Russell start at? Because people used to like Gary.
I don't think it's hate. I think when you come out and you've been vocal, as much as Gary's been vocal over the past month and a half, 2 months, you're gonna have people who like it. You're gonna have people who don't like it. That's just the nature of the beast, nigga. I read my comments sometime, and my little comment box that be coming up, niggas be killing me. You know what I'm saying? It's just the nature of the beast. Some people they gonna agree with your shit. Some people like, hey man, this is what I do. I'm a professional online hater. No matter what a nigga say, I'm coming after his ass. So that's just what it is, man. Like you can't be overly sensitive to like those kind of things. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not. I grew up in the era where the internet was just goddamn me fun and motherfucking make believe shit. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga had that MySpace. We weren't doing nothing but trying to get bitches. We weren't trying to goddamn me selling no fucking profiles, selling goddamn me flat tummy TVs and all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? We were trying to get bitches. You know, so. It is what it is, man.
But listen, Mike, I think some of this hate, in my opinion, started when he said he broke Bud's jaw. And then he said, you can ask such and such who was there. They asked such and such who was there. My man Darden, I forgot the other brother name. And nobody's backing up Gary's story.
Yeah,
and then it goes from, ask Mike Gross, he was there, to, man, fuck Mike Gross, I beat his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what happened.
Look, it's not even that, bro. It's like Gary has always been painted in the media as a guy who only fights once a year. He's
so y'all want him to fight like mandatory. Yeah, he was hungry, but then so who's the next person he gonna fight if the other people ducking him?
I mean, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like people always painted that out there, like in the media and there, like when we hear guys talk. Like I remember interviewing Mike Coventry, he was like, "Oh, that guy only fight once a year, man. He only fights mandatory. He's not had a big fight yet." I'm like, that ain't Gary's fault, but you know what I'm saying. Everybody got their own perspective on it, but at the end of the day, like Gary needs a big fight, and just doing this talking. It's good for him. Like you're making people feel a way about you, and no matter if it's a good way or a bad way or in between way, as long as motherfuckers feeling a way about you, then goddamn they might watch you fight. They might purchase a pay-per-view that you might be on, or they might tune into a Showtime fight that you're about to fight. You know what I'm saying? So keep on talking. I guarantee you, Gary next fight, a lot more views gonna be on it.
Absolutely, and I think we should let this thing continue to play out, put the pressure on both sides. But It takes two to tango. We can't get mad at Gary Russell when we say the 1.5, my man. So I send you over a piece of paper like this, Mike, yellow legal tab, and I write, I'm going to give Mike Ross 1.5 million if he fights me, and you just sign it. What? That's not how it goes, man. He wants to make sure somebody's financially
but I think the whole thing with that
might be going out of business.
Yeah, but I think that the whole thing with that, it was just like a term shit. I don't think it was like literally how he said. I think it was like
they agreed to some terms
wise and
whose name
probably who come out first and all like colors and all that kind of shit. Just a little term sheet. Then they'll take it back to like the zone and Metro to see if they were going to approve it. But according to Gary, like they was trying to go for November 7th date instead of a December date. And I mean, I feel Gary on it, like a proper training camp is like 8 weeks, you know what I'm saying, 10-week camp, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all were going to make a fight, I wouldn't make it for no November. I would make it for a December date, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think we're going to get Gary versus Devin Haney this year at all. I think that fight is just right now, in my honest opinion, right now, that fight is just being used by both parties to just pump the name up a little bit among the boxing fans and boxing media right now. Because I think
ain't capping out here. He just out here.
I mean, I think by now, if you know, by now you got a good idea on how it's leaning, and it turns out that it's not leaning to the fact that we're gonna get Devin Haney and Gary Russell in the ring this year, and we see Gary fight somebody in December, we see Haney fight somebody in November, then we all know, like at the end of the year, like should we all know that they were just out here playing.
But yeah, we got about 7 weeks right now. Shout out to Trey Miller up here in the chat.
What's the next day?
Today's the 17th, but this so
what's do they have a deal done?
No, they don't.
They ain't got a deal done by this Friday. They got to get done by next Friday, and next Friday gonna be damn near the end of the month. So you want Gary to go out 6 weeks for Devin Haney? You got to fight your sparring partners. You got to get your sparring partners. Got to be lodging and shit. You got to motherfucking make sure your sparring partners have somewhere to go out and eat at. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, the camp that I went to, how Dante ran his shit. He paid for all that shit, you know what I'm saying? The lodging, the transportation. So you got to make sure all that shit is in order. And then,
that's what
you know what I'm saying? And then you got to make sure, nigga, that you're in order. Like what Gary been doing.
Gary don't have to lose weight, though. You know, he's coming up. So, and he said he walks around at 139.
And then he got to gain weight?
No, he said he walks around at 139.
Walking around at 139 and fighting at 135 is two different things.
Really might.
Hell yeah. To me, it is. Under the bright lights, you never fought at 135. We don't know how much weight Gary gonna lose that night. Gary might fuck around and lose 6 pounds in the ring.
I agree.
You know what? He gonna be 129 and bitch nigga getting his ass.
But you coming in that ring at 135 regardless.
What?
I mean, not coming in the ring. You're gonna weigh in at 135.
What Devin Haney coming in at?
Sorry.
What Devin Haney? We think Devin Haney coming in at?
On the night of the fight or when he weighs in?
When the night of the fight.
Oh shit, he might come in damn near welterweight, man. I don't know.
Damn, nigga, what? He coming in nigga junior middleweight, 155 all day.
You think so?
All day.
The next day, he 155.
Nigga putting on. I've seen dudes put on 20 pounds, bro. I watched goddamn UFC. We got them Yoel Romero make 185. Next night, the nigga every bit of 230. Can't tell me he ain't 230. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
I don't think Devin Haney's putting on that much weight over there. He seems like he's staying pretty good shape.
Every bit of 15, 20 pounds. Every bit.
Yeah, welterweight, about 147. You saying 20 though? If he gains 20 pounds overnight, that means he wasn't in that good of a shape, man. When them guys don't gain a lot of weight overnight, that means they were pretty much in shape.
That means you hydrate your muscles back, bro. Man,
Floyd never came in 20 pounds over the next day.
Floyd fought at his walk-around weight, though. That's the difference between Floyd and these other niggas. Right. Floyd and Bud, them niggas pretty much, I think Bud probably lose about 10 pounds maybe. But them niggas stay at their walk-around weight. Like, that's what they fight at now, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. Like, Andre Ward. when he was fighting at 175. He wasn't goddamn me pushing 200. He probably like 185 and 190 at most. So when you fight at your walk around weight, nigga, that's easy to make. That's easy to make. Like my guy said, Teofimo Lopez, how big do you think he is when he walk around?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He already muscular as fuck at 135 when he got them he training and fucking weight drain.
So should this help Gary that he doesn't have to lose that much weight? Not to cut you off. I'm sorry. I'm mute my mic.
No, that's fine.
So shouldn't that help Gary that he doesn't have to lose that much weight to fight at 135?
I don't know, man, because I ain't never seen him fight at 135. I don't know how he gonna fight with the weight on him. That's what I'm saying. He might be a little bit muscular. He's the quick, fast hands Gary we seen it at 126 might not be there at 135. I don't know. Well, have he ever fought at 135 ever in his career?
I don't even think he fought that at like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I Floyd used to come in when he would fight at 154. He'll come in lighter than that.
151, 153. Because that's his walk around. It's like, bro.
And then Camp,
I know
burgers and fries in his training camp, man. Floyd eat McDonald's and drink Coca-Cola while he training for fights, man. Because he got such a high metabolism. He a different monster though, but this ain't a Floyd Mayweather.
My nigga Israel Adesanya. He probably weigh about 205 when he about 6'5", you know what I'm saying? Fight at 185. So these niggas like them guys that like to me, that's the best advantage that you can have when you ain't gotta go through that weight cut that everybody else is going through. When you feel like you have enough skill and enough whatever else, you know what I'm saying, you need to really fight at your walk around like kind of weight. When you ain't gotta lose like 10 pounds to make weight, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? And that's what Sean Porter did for that Earl Spence 1 fight. Sean Porter was always 10 pounds within weight or 15 pounds within weight for like a whole year wait for that fight. So it's definitely beneficial. Let me see what we got on the docket next, man.
I want to say something about that fight you was talking about earlier, man.
What's that?
That when you was talking about Floyd and Logan Paul, man.
Oh, go ahead.
I didn't get your synopsis on that. Did you just say will you buy it? Will you not buy it? Did you put that in the comments? What they gonna buy?
Shit fight. It's an exhibition. It's a shit fight. It's a money grab. It's not good for boxing, in my opinion.
Is Floyd ruining his legacy?
I mean, I don't think anything can ruin somebody's legacy, man. Honestly, like I know people's like, I'm gonna give you an example, nigga. O.J. Simpson, everybody know what I'm saying, feel like he did it or something, but they ain't gonna never take away, nigga, him not being a top 10 running back all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna take away from him being one of the best running backs we ever seen on that field. O.J. was a bad motherfucker when he had the ball in his hand. And no matter if Floyd fight Logan Paul, no matter if Floyd fight goddamn me one of the Power Rangers. I don't know who the Power Rangers is now, but one of the Power Rangers right now. Nigga, it don't matter. What he did by beating Oscar, beating Manny Pacquiao, beating Marquez, beating goddamn me Shane Mosley, beating Jab Zuda. I mean, it's just goddamn me. It's written. You know what I'm saying? It's written, and you can't unwrite that. As long as motherfucker you ain't out here getting knocked out like Roy Jones was at the end of his career, that kind of made everybody forget. Roy Jones, nigga, before that Tarver, you know what I'm saying, 2 fight, even the Tarver 1 fight, the nigga probably was the baddest motherfucker to ever put on boxing gloves ever. If he would have retired, then it would have been great. But as long as you ain't getting knocked out and getting, you know what I'm saying, embarrassed, then I don't think fighting too long could ever hurt anybody's legacy, man. Not me. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about this generation, nigga, is out of sight, out of mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll watch the Floyd Logan Paul fight, and then the next week we'll be on to something else. We won't even be talking about it. It won't even be a thought anymore. You know what I'm saying? Those guys be counting their money, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Mike, you said out of sight, out of mind. That's what happens when you retire, though. Don't you supposed to be more out of sight, out of mind?
Right.
Like, because this guy right here, I could see the Connor fight. Okay, that was a YouTube. I mean, not a YouTube guy, UFC champion. Tension. Say what you want to about the size difference. That guy was still a professional fighter. This guy's a YouTube star, man. And we seen he has no lungs when he fought KSI.
All that shit don't matter. Same thing that I was telling the people earlier, bro. Right now, in the world that we live in the pandemic that we're in, one of the biggest things that you can have more so than money as currency is clout, is viewers on you, is people having an interest in you. And if Logan Paul fight Floyd Mayweather, come on, my nigga. You know how many little kids gonna have mama? We got about the Logan Paul and Floyd, and the older people like Floyd fighting you man. Come on, bro. So you gonna have the older generation that just a casual fan interested in Floyd Mayweather. And let's be real, 99%, fuck it, 99.5, fuck it, 99.9% of Americans. 99.9%, because when you do 300,000 viewers on Showtime and you do 1 million viewers on motherfucking Fox, that telling me that the other 99.9% of America ain't watching because we got 380 million people in the whole US. But anyway, I digress. When you got them when 99.9% of Americans don't watch boxing, and they believe Logan Paul is an actual boxer, they're gonna buy this shit. Ain't but 0.1% of Americans hardcore boxing fans that actually know what the fuck is going on. Everybody else don't know shit about boxing. That's one of the truest things motherfucking the Black Mamba ever said. Rest in peace, goddamn Roger Mayweather. But yeah, man, most people don't know boxing. They know what they see. They thought goddamn me Mike Tyson was gonna kill Evander Holyfield. Nigga, that 0.1% who watch boxing daily, who studied this shit, who really knew Evander was gonna win. Yeah. Knew Evander was gonna win. You know what I'm saying? They knew it. Most people fall in love with the hype and fall in love with the stardom. Oh, he's the star. So that means he's the best fighter. No, that don't mean that, dog. That don't mean that at all. You know what I'm saying? So most people in the world who probably will purchase the Logan Paul pay-per-view, because let's be honest, we seen what the lower boxing fan purchased. You know what I'm saying? We seen Fury Wilder 800,000, heavyweight fight, American heavyweight 800,000. All right, Manny Pacquiao been in the game since goddamn me. I was in fucking grade school.
Right.
I was a wee lad. You know what I'm saying? He was in the game, and then he turned pro like in the fucking 90s.
Oh yeah, Pacquiao started. I think he started right before Floyd.
You know what I'm saying? So he turned pro in the 90s and shit. 95. Whenever 95, I was in third grade. You know what I'm saying? So he got goddamn me 25 years of this shit, and only did 600,000 with Keith Thurman. So that tells me when you start getting these 4 million buys and 3 million buys and 2.5 and 2.2s, that's the casual people who don't know shit about the sport. So they gonna buy it. They see the motherfucking name, Logan Paul. Oh, Logan Paul, he's fighting. The dude that was in the forest with he's fighting. Oh, he's fighting Floyd Mayweather. What? Man, come on, man. So folks gonna buy that shit like a motherfucker.
It's gonna be bought. Yeah, Logan does have a huge following, and they're just gonna buy it just to support him.
Absolutely, man. And that's a damn shame when you got actual fights that could be made that are fucking great fights, and when they get made, they don't do half those numbers. And that's not a detriment to anything besides Floyd knowing how to market itself, how to brand itself, how to get itself out there, and just push the envelope to where shit he made 300 million for a fight. You feel me?
100%, man. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, the man, he paid his dues. The man has been doing nothing but boxing his whole life. He beat everybody that he had to beat when he was a pro, and then retirement if you want to do some exhibition fights. Fuck it, man. He deserved to be able to do that. I don't care if he
Oh
want
yeah,
to
bro.
go in there and curse a giraffe.
I ain't never get mad at a nigga making no money now. I'm just they actually
Right.
am I gonna buy it? What up, Easy Work? Let me bring my nigga Easy Work on, man. See, I said, how you doing?
Easy. What
Easy
up,
Work,
what up?
man. If you want to come on, man, and you available, bro, just hit that link, man. Might need another perspective on this Floyd Mayweather shit. But I ain't never mad at a nigga for getting no money, though. So like if they want to pay Floyd for coming in and fighting the dude, I mean, nigga, I'll be a fool to be mad at Floyd. You know what I'm saying? But like if they give me $100 million Floyd, can I fight him for you? You know what I mean? I mean, what you see $100 million for Logan? No, bro. No, man. It's just about the brand name. It's about entertaining the people, and it's about capturing the audience, man. And if you can do all that, man, nigga, no matter what that's why you see these verses being so successful right now, because people just got that nostalgia. They got the namesake, you know what I'm saying? And Brandy and Monica, that was trending for like 2 days after the verses, you know what I'm saying? So what's another one that they did that was pretty good that was trending afterwards?
I thought that DMX and Snoop did good.
DMX with Snoop. Yeah. So yeah, man, it's cool, man. It's just how it is, bro. How it is in the world, man. Popularity can get you farther than actual talent and actual skills. We see it all the time with Tekashi 6ix9ine. He's popular. You know what I'm saying? He is vilified. He's popular, but whatever you want to call him, he's whatever. But he got that currency. He got the followers. He got the motherfucking the backing of other people. Either that they love him, hate him, or dislike him. His YouTube videos still do 14 million views, even though his song's not that great. You know what I'm saying? Even though his song, nigga, it might not be one of the good songs you want to listen to or anything like that. But long as you got the people, man, long as you got people either hating you or loving you, it's always gonna be a way for you to make some money. I tell you one thing right now. If Tekashi came out and said he was boxing goddamn KSI, it'd be a whole lot of niggas right now, nigga, interested in that shit. Telling you, bro.
To see him get beat up though, not to see it.
Yeah. And nigga, the whole world wants him to get beat up. Do you know how many niggas gonna be going to KSI, bro? Look here, man. We about this channel, man. He know all kind of slick shit. I got money on you too, bro. No pressure. But nigga, I need you to go out there and do a number on this rainbow hair motherfucker. You feel me? So it is what it is, bro.
All them followers haven't translated over to album sales, as you can see.
The album saying that shit overrated though, nigga, these days. He doing 14 million views on YouTube, really cutting them check. He got merchandise. He getting checks, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
Even though he making
know views can be bought, though, Mike.
Huh?
We all know views can be bought.
cool,
Subscribers and followers can be bought.
That's great.
But the rest of it, but what translates the intangibles are the people that's actually buying it.
Yes.
Like if you got 5 million followers, but you can't even get 10%.
But remember, I think a story came out where they like discounted. They like X'd out like 100 and like some thousand buys that he had because it was like some kind of bundle, and they said it wasn't legal or some shit. So I don't know. Bro, at the end of the day, man,
you can't bundle no tour, right? I mean, people out there still trying to bundle a tour, but they know the tour right now.
But at the end of the day, it's just like, bro, for the main part, people ain't buying music. They just streaming this shit. 100%. You know what I'm saying? I ain't bought no physical like digital copy or physical copy of the music in a long ass time.
Yeah, I ain't bought no physicals in a minute. I do go to shows though to support the artists.
Absolutely, you know what I'm saying?
I'm definitely out there.
I gotta catch me a big Crit show, man. That's what I gotta catch, man. Before I get up out of here, you know what I'm saying? I need to go to one big Crit show.
Yeah, I never seen him in person. I'm sure he does great though. What else you got on the docket over there?
Over there?
What else you got on the docket over there?
Man, we're gonna get to this training video right quick of Guys Check, who's talking about making a comeback making a comeback, man. So we see him out of retirement, and he's training at the Vasily Lomachenko gym over there, and I don't know where is that. I think it's Ukraine or something like that. I mean, he looks decent. He looks good. Only problem that he got is he in the same division with a nigga that beat his ass in the amateurs and a nigga that beat his ass in the pros the exact same way both times.
What's his weight class?
175. He the one that fought better beat.
Bruh.
And that's who I'm alluding to.
Again.
Yeah. He just in the division with Better Beef. Better Beef is right now the only person that I think could possibly beat Better Beef right now at 175. I don't think Bevo punches hard enough. Honestly, I really don't. Maybe he does, but I really because I've seen Better Beef's chins, like you know what I'm saying. I've seen him knocked down a couple times. I think Bevo may be able to beat him, but it's a slim maybe. It's a very slim maybe. I think the only person that's able to beat Better Beef or has a chance or has a puncher's chance at that is my guy Joe Smith Jr. I think in that fight, it all depends on who lands first, man. If Joe Smith is able to clip or hit Better Beef, then it's gonna be night. I mean, I've seen Better Beef hurt on more than one occasion. So all I'm saying is this: Joe Smith got a lot of power. Joe Smith got a lot of power, And with that being said, I don't see like him going like 9, 10, 11, 12 rounds with Better Beef and getting a decision or anything like that. But Joe Smith is a guy that we all should be on the lookout for, and he's definitely got better over the couple of years that I've been watching. You know what I'm saying? Seeing how tough he was against Sullivan Barrera when he fought 10 rounds or 8 rounds with a broken jaw. And we seen what kind of grit that he had against Bevo when he almost had Bevo on skates, and Bevo was able to, you know what I'm saying, recapture himself and he took Bevo 12 rounds and lost a decision, but he definitely had Bevo hurt in that fight. So it is what it is. I think Bevo gonna end up going to 165 though. Honestly, I think Bevo is gonna go to 168, and I think if he goes to 168, niggas gonna be on notice. Go ahead, Mark. If you got anything you want to add.
I'm just saying, man, this guy right here, what's his name again?
Vazdek. Alexander Vazdek.
Straight up and down. Like Mayweather said, no special effects. Like his style is, it seems like you just see that style just lose to a John Pascal. If John Pascal don't get clipped. Who John Pascal just beat down in the land? I saw that fight. Who got his face split before?
Damn, John Pascal is my guy, man. I like
my man from the Mayweather gym, man. They're gonna kill me in the chat, man. He got his whole face split.
Badu
Jet. Badu Jet could beat this guy right now.
Who?
This Ukrainian fighter you just showed.
Oh no!
If he don't get clipped, like the dude looks like he hits hard, but he don't. He looks like he's not. I see he trying to do the Lomachenko shuffle up there. He looks stiff as hell up there, man. He up there moving like the 10 man, bro.
I mean, at 175, at 175, ain't nobody bouncing around at 175.
Nah, but he just didn't look fluid, man. I don't know. It just didn't look that fluid to me. You can put it back on the screen if you want to. Maybe
I
he
mean,
broke. He
bro,
looked sick.
you got your opinion. I mean, I don't think he looked like stiff or overly bad. Look at him. He got his feet planted. He look good. He's moving. And then he ain't going all out either. He just, you know what I'm saying, touching and moving. He ain't going 1,000% right now. He keeps touching and moving. Keep his head on
Man,
the
he
floor.
trying to take that shit off the roof, man.
No, he not, man.
Man, he's
He
trying
ain't
to
putting that kind of power into it now.
not right there, but come on, man. He's trying to bust that bag, man. But maybe I'm being too hard on the champ. Maybe I'm being too hard on champ. But he looks like he reminds me of Kovalev.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
all them Eastern European guys fight alike. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, and he's doing the right thing. He's using his length and shit. No. He did retire, Trey Miller, but he's talking about a potential comeback. Now from one fighting clip to another fighting clip, let's get to the knockout of the week. That nigga slumped that nigga. Then went back to Battlefield, boy. Like, god damn. I'm surprised they still served him in that motherfucker, boy.
Bro, he dropped him over there and said, yeah, and I'm gonna get that turkey club with cheese. Like I was saying.
Easy on the mayo,
Paying
man.
for his food too. Like, yeah, man, let me get that.
Easy on the mayo, man. Extra pickles and shit.
He looked like he did that in socks. Did he take us off? He took off the house shoes?
Nigga had some slippers on. Hold on, like he had some slippers on, bro. Hold on. You fucked up, nigga. I came out my slippers. Oh, right hand to the face. Face down, ass up. Look at him, champ. He rolled over. He holding this shit. Look at he bleeding. Now let me get that club in a bag of chips.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
And a diet lemonade. Golly. Man, that
right.
was nice though. It was nice because it looked like he put his hands up like we doing it, but then he poked his chin out. It's like he poked his chin out like, do it or something.
I ain't gonna lie. If I was the manager at Subway, that nigga picking up all them chips. Like, you can't get knocked out by the chips, my nigga, and not pick them up. You feel me? Fuck that, dog. I ain't stand overtime, nigga. Get your ass up from being.
And giving a mop for his blood.
Yeah,
like, get your shit up.
You shouldn't be talking shit, all right? But pick them goddamn chips up, nigga. Real. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get to this weekend's action, man. We got this weekend going down. Showtime. Well, let me real quick news and note right quick, man. We got a real quick news and notes. Eddie Hearn reiterated today that he intends to treat Frank Warren to a slap-up meal at the end of September and talk about the fights, Warren said. I'm really looking forward to it. Somebody else is going to pick up the bill for a change. That sounds good to me. So, again, there's some traction with Queensberry, and there's some traction with Matchroom possibly coming together, possibly doing something for the UK public. But yeah, man, I think it's a good idea. I would love to see Buatsi in Yard or Yard and Callum Johnson. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see Daniel Dubois and Dylan White. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see a Joe Joyce and maybe a David Price or whoever the fuck they got over there. Whatever they have, Joe Joyce and like Philip Hargrovic or somebody like that. I mean, I mean, I love to see Demetrius Andre fight Liam Williams. Liam Williams been talking shit about him for a minute now. So Demetrius Andre is gonna have to either address that motherfucker or something. I mean, you can't just keep on talking about you.
I like Boo Boo, and I just want to see him fight. Period, man. I wish he was more active with top level competition. It's a shame guys like him and Charlo and Not even
Yeah,
just
I mean,
those guys. Man.
and then they got a lot of little motherfuckers that I ain't. I mean, that I probably watch, but I know their names like straight up top. But it should be some like some good little guys fighting down there too if they was able to come to some kind of deal. You know what I'm saying, or broker some kind of a deal to get these guys in the ring with each other. I mean, that's what we need for our American promoters to do. Take each other out to lunch. You know what I'm saying? Take each other out to dinner. Have a drink or two. Ain't nothing wrong with Bob. Smoke weed. Smoke a blunt with Bob. Get high
Man,
with Bob, nigga. And
hey look,
talk
hey look,
about
Al Hammond.
possibly.
Hey look, Al Hammond gonna be on the dinner like this. He ain't gonna show
Man,
up. Al
Al
Hammond
might
gonna
have some
Skype
goddamn.
in.
Man, Al might have some yak in his goddamn meat glass. He coming up with some yak. Al like the kind of nigga that's some yak. You feel me? But anyway.
Al gonna be like, "Can y'all see me?" They gonna be like, "No." He be like, "Good."
So man, man, like make something happen, man. Like make something shake out. Like I would love to see our American promoters like come together. Like I really would love to see fucking Golden Boy like fall under, and all they fight to become like free agents. But I think Golden Boy.
Really? You
I
think that's
think
good for boxing for Golden Boy to
yeah,
go
yeah,
out of business?
man. If you can consolidate, if I had the power to consolidate boxing right now, I would do it. I would take main events out the way. I would take Golden Boy out the way. I would either merge them with PBC or Top Rank, and I would just have Matchroom. I really would like to have. Which I know ain't gonna happen because Frank Warren is somehow got a network. You know what I'm saying? BT Sports, so he gonna be on there regardless. Isn't it right here? It's tripping. I be having to block niggas, man. Niggas out here putting people personal information out there and shit. What's wrong with that man? Anyway, I would love to see BT Sports or Frank Warren, you know what I'm saying, like go up and be a part of Matchroom, but I know that ain't gonna happen. So we gotta kind of deal with them. But I mean, yeah, if you got top ranked PC in Matchroom, like what besides Canelo, what and Virgil Ortiz, three people, Ryan Garcia, they got three people. Jojo Diaz to a lesser extent, but he just became one of those guys because he got a belt.
It
But
matters.
like you ain't checking out Golden Boy for that much. Man, you ain't viewing like you can easily put them with Top Rank. You know what I'm saying? Like put them make them a part of Top Rank, and you probably get better fights. You know what I'm saying? Have much better fights down the road. You know what I'm saying for Terrence Crawford and even my guy named Jose Ramirez and Josh Taylor. So I just think, man, there's just too many promoters, man, too many promotional companies, and then you got the small ones that have like Jerron Ennis. I mean, I don't even know who he's promoted by. I wouldn't like to see. I wouldn't like. I mean, I'm not glad, but Lou DiBella, I mean, he could survive. So I haven't seen main events put on a fight, so maybe they won't survive it either. So we'll see if some of those guys become a free agent. But I think boxing is there's too many promoters out here that get in the way of good fights. And I think if you only had three main promoters, then we could probably get a lot more fights happen.
Well, you got a lot of these fighters out here claiming to be their own promoter, but yet when it's time to get stuff done, they say we got to talk to Al, we got to talk to Eddie,
I mean,
we got to
that's
talk
what
to
you
Matt
should. I mean,
Strong, you know.
if you
But
ain't, that's like one thing that I read from Dez Bryant. He asked Jerry Jones. He said, Jerry Jones, would you come down to the field and hold me one on one? Jerry Jones looked at him and laughed and said, hell no, boy, you a bad boy. He said, why would I come to a business meeting with you, Jerry Jones, a billionaire, without my lawyers? That ain't my element. Just like that field ain't your element. You feel me?
100%, 100%. So with that said, that goes back to the Gary Russell conversation. People are mad at Gary because he just inside on 1.5. When did we when did we say Al Hammond was a bad businessman? We always gave him credit for his business acumen. Shout out to Floyd. He always said Floyd sent a whole bunch of people. Everybody gives Al his credit. Been around since the New Edition days. Candy Girl,
Mhm.
all of that, right? When did we stop trusting Al Heyman, the ghost? Now because Gary Russell said, "Hey, man," and we know who's behind Gary Russell. It's almost like when I asked, shout out to Mr. Haney, when I asked him that, he couldn't deny it. He was like, "No, well, Al is my brother, blah blah blah. He's big bro, blah 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 blah." And then he kind of just kept going. I gave him what he wanted. I gave him 1.5. Evidently, Al said something ain't right with the term sheet, right? We know Gary ain't looking at it. And like you said, Al ain't going in the ring with Gary. So just want to use that same situation for this and see how do you feel about that.
I mean, it's like Gary been vocal with it though, man. Been adamant, been on these different platforms about making the fight happen, making the fight happen, making the fight happen. Like, I don't know, man. If you that adamant about something, you should definitely get what you want. But at the end of the day, bro, I see your point of view. I mean, it's not uh it's not it's not a double standard that I'm just trying to like portray. It's just that Gary's been like vocal about the situation, and when you're that vocal and you're that into it, it just to me leans more responsibility on your shoulders to make the fight happen. If they offer you, you know what I'm saying, like everything that you seem to want, but
But
the,
that's
the
what he
rematch
said was
clause
not.
is not worded how you want it to be worded. I get it, but you've been vocal about trying to make the fight, so make the fight.
Okay.
All right, what we got up next, man? This weekend is going down. It's going down. We got the return of Erickson the Hammer Lubin back in the ring. One named Sledge, one named Jack. You know what I'm saying? Jacking this motherfucker. He will be facing Terrell Gausha in a title eliminator. Here's the poster for that fight right there. There y'all guys go. You know what I'm saying? You guys can see that exclusively on Showtime, or if you guys got a link, you know what I'm saying? You probably can watch it on that too. But yeah, World Superweight welterweight title eliminator. Lubin Gausha main event. Last time I seen Gausha was in the ring, I think he fought Alston Trout and he got bribed. You know what I'm saying? They gave it a draw, but it was clearly a win for Terrell Gausha. Terrell Gausha is ex-Olympian. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't had the success of some of the other Olympians that was in his class, but nevertheless, he's getting a prime time opportunity to beat up the. I mean, I don't want to say once hot, but once red hot, super talented prospect in Lubin who went up early and pulled a fucking lion's tail, and the lion turned around and bit him. You know what I'm saying? So he had to start back over and grind his way back with some wins over Nathaniel Gallimore. He also beat what's the guy name? What's the ball headed dude name that he beat? Damn, what's the guy name? Yeah, know what I'm talking about, man. His name was on the tip of my tongue. Uh, Ishe Smith. He beat Ishe Smith. You know what I'm saying? So he stopped Ishe, so that was impressive too. So Eric Lubin been out here laying the groundwork. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get that rematch with Jamel Charlo. He wants that WBC rematch. And I mean, look, I can't knock him. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that left a bad taste in his mouth. Maybe that wasn't the way that he wanted that fight to end. I mean, we all know that ain't the way he wanted that fight to end. So it's a vendetta. You know what I'm saying? It's a vendetta. It's a due. I mean, it's something that's owed to him, and he feels like by grinding and beating Terrell Gausha that he could possibly get that title shot again with Jamal Charlo or Yetsin Rosario, whoever wins that upcoming fight. So we'll see how that.
Jamel Charlo.
Yeah, Jamal, my bad, but we'll see how that plays out. How you feel about this fight, Mark? You know what I'm saying? What you think about it?
Lubin's another guy I like to see get back in there. Like you said, I think Terrell Gausha won that last fight. However, the guys Lubin have fought since the devastating knockout, highlight reel knockout, they're not preparing him. I don't think. I think he needs maybe these fights all seem like confidence builders to me. To get him back up from that knockout. I think these are.
He called out Tony Harrison. You know what I'm saying? And I believe he called out Julian Williams too. You know what I'm saying? But Tony Harrison said that right now just went the time for that fight to happen between them two. I don't think Julian Williams said anything. I don't know if he called out Julian. I'm not sure. But yeah, man, Lubin been vocal about the guys that he want to fight. It's just shit. Do these guys want to fight him? I mean, not stopping Ishe Smith, which is a good thing. Like nobody ever stopped Ishe.
Ishe was clearly past his prime, though, bro. He was clearly past his prime. I mean, Ishe should have already stopped fighting at that fight before that one. I can't remember. He said he was gonna retire.
These guys still got to get in the ring, bro. They got to get in the motherfucking ring. If they get in the ring, then it is what it is. Let me go out to my guy Shiloh real quick, man. What's going on, Shiloh, man? Talk to your boy.
Yeah, what's good, Mike?
I can't talk.
Yeah, I didn't know. You can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, cool. Yo, for a minute there, I thought you had Redman on.
Redman.
What's good, Nash?
What up? I'm smoking like Redman. There we go.
Talk to me, man.
That's what we're doing.
What's on your mind, big dog?
Yeah, man. I think, that fight, Mike, I heard you say before that you don't think it's going to happen. Please, bro, don't say that because we all want that to go down.
What fight is that?
The Gary Russell versus Haney.
I'm just skeptical about it, man. I'm skeptical about it, bro. Like all this talking, but ain't no actual movement in progress. Like you guys been at this for like almost 2 weeks now on a daily basis on these guys' channels. Hyping up a fight, but it's not coming to fruition.
I think it's gonna happen, bro. I think it's my fault, man. My phone wilding. So I definitely think it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna go down.
Give me one reason why you're so optimistic about it happening.
Because they wouldn't be going back and forth so much with this stupid contract thing and stipulations. And I'll fight you. If I win, I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight you wherever I choose and all that stuff. There wouldn't be so many talk of all that stuff if it wasn't. I mean, I think if it wasn't gonna happen, I don't think they would take it that far. I think it would have been squashed already.
Why come?
I mean, I know what you said. That's true. They try to get clout off each other so that their next fight could be bigger. But
and guess what, Shiloh? You coming on instead of talking about got to be Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul, you talking about Gary Russell and motherfucking Devin Haney. You doing exactly what they want you to do. You keeping it in your mind. So even if Gary don't fight Devin or Devin don't fight Gary, you're gonna be in tune to see who Devin do fight, and when Devin fight, you probably gonna watch it with a little bit more closer eye to try to compare it to a Gary Russell's album. Like, damn, could that really work? And they'll probably revisit it early next year. Like, oh yeah, man, we can get it done this time. But I don't know, man. I just think as of 2020, that fight is not happening.
Mike, in all fairness to him, we were talking about it earlier. It's not like he came up here talking about Tyson and
I know, but of all the topics though, Nash.
Oh, right.
Floyd Mayweather.
I had to jump in there because that was the last thing before I logged off. That was the last thing I was hearing you talk about. So I was like, "Oh hell, I need to get on here real quick."
I shot him some bill.
But yeah, definitely Mayweather versus Paul Logan. That's a crazy fight too, bro. I didn't even know that. My boss actually texted me yesterday at night, and he was like, "Yo, bro, check this out." And he sent me the link. I was like, "Nah, that can't, bro. That's fake news." Yeah, and then the next day, I see it everywhere else.
Yeah, I wasn't even gonna talk about it. And then I seen TMZ. I said, "Oh, okay, shit, fuck it." If TMZ putting it out, is they one of the most credible motherfuckers out there. Even though they kind of know what I'm saying, trash with their shit, they still got their sources and shit. Know what I'm saying? So. It kind of got to talk about it, and it's just another thing, bro. Like when you got people who are invested in you, well, you can do anything. I mean, you can make shit music. You can goddamn me go fight in the boxing ring. You can say you want to do this and come out with a clothing line that motherfuckers gonna buy, like fucking Kylie Jenner. What was her name? Girl with the fucking the fucking lip kits or whatever, the Kardashian, whatever fucking name is. She made so much money off them lip kits that it turned her into a fucking billionaire. Like, come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, Katie or whatever her name is. Yeah, you're right.
Callie, the one that Travis Scott be fucking with. Travis Scott got clout off fucking with her. He got a meal at McDonald's now. Think about that. He got his own personal meal at McDonald's. Let me get that Travis Scott meal, dog.
That is crazy, bro.
That's crazy, man.
That is crazy. And I'm gonna tell you what's even crazier. They killed Mary J. Blige a couple years ago when she was singing in Burger King. They killed Mary for that.
I mean, but that's different though. That's different. Like you advertising something instead of doing like a partnership. Like Travis Scott, his name just on that motherfucker. He ain't out here them niggas singing like nigga. Remember the fucking commercial where Jerry Rice had the helmet on with the chicken on the fucking on the bars and shit? Like, bruh, come on, man. Chicken on the goddamn face mask. You don't care about black folks, huh? Come on, Jerry. God damn. But anyway, man, that shit was wild. That's probably the wildest shit I ever seen in my life. I said, this nigga Jerry Rice got some chicken on the goddamn face, man. Yeah, come on, man. But yeah, again, when you got people who are interested in what you do, they'll follow you anywhere, especially when you got hardcore day one fans. And Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather is no different than that. And that
fight is gonna sell. Just because of their numbers, right?
Yeah, I think you could possibly get 2 million buys with that. 2 million buys with that.
Probably more, man. I wouldn't be surprised just because the YouTube. Surprised. Like my little cousin was already telling me if that fight happens that I have to buy it for him for his birthday.
Anthony, you're right. I didn't even watch the interview, but you're right. It's been on my fucking suggested videos for about 5 days now. The Logan Paul and Tekashi interview. He got that interview, you know what I'm saying? Like he got one of the most coveted interviews that people wanted to get and shit. So now he fighting Floyd. The dude just nigga, when you have people invested in you, you can be a boxer, you can be a podcast host, you can be an interviewer, you can be a goddamn artist. You know what I'm saying? That's what he do. And that's how he makes money now. So I ain't mad at him. And
they got a date for this fight yet? Or
thing is this. Logan Paul ain't got no combat history besides the little shit that he did with KSI.
You're also right though, Mike. We can't get mad at Floyd for doing what he's doing because a boxer's career is a boxer's career. What they I mean, obviously they invest their money in all that these days because they're smarter than what they were back in the day, but that's all they know. So if he's doing his little training sessions or going fighting Kakashi and all these other dudes, let him do him. He's still going to make money because people still want to see the skills. Exactly. Instead of just like Mike Tyson and all these other dudes. If they want to fight, who could stop them from doing what they're doing to receive the money they wanted? You know, that they probably lost and we trying to gain back. And they're still entertaining us at the end of the day. I mean, nobody wants to see none of those dudes die, Mike or Roy, because they're both legends. But I doubt they're even going to go that hard at each other. And like I said, it's all for show. We need entertainment in these dark days. Put it like that, period. And what's more entertaining right now than Mike and Roy, and now Floyd and Logan.
And one thing about Mike and Roy is like they ain't the young Mike and Roy no more. Like they done lived their life. They done been in the spotlight. They done had money, lost money. They done been out through all kind of shit. So like. The money that they gonna get now, they're gonna be way smarter with than they would have got when they were motherfucking 25.
When they were getting screwed over, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So right now, it's even better for them because they know what to do and what not to do. You know what I'm saying, with the bread. And I ain't mad at nobody, man. If people gonna buy your shit, put it out there, man. Put it out there, man. I think we got one more thing on the docket. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. Let's get to this car right quick, man. On the car, we got Tuscott Nambiar King, a.k.a. King Tug. He's facing Eduardo, I don't know how the fuck you say his name, Ramirez. I don't know who that is. But, yeah, Jerron Ennis, you know what I'm saying? Boots out of goddamn Philly. He back this weekend. He'll be fighting on the undercard. And I'm glad Boots is back, man. Honestly, I'm glad to see Boots back on the scene, man. I really like Boots. I think he is a very good 147 prospect. He's big. He's very big, actually, at 147. He has a lot of skills, you know what I'm saying? But again, it's not his fault that he can't get the names in the ring that he wants to get in there. But he's facing Juan Carlos Abreu. I mean, I don't know how stiff of a test that he's gonna prove to be. You know what I'm saying? But I think Jerron is on his way, and he's gonna be putting a lot of guys on notice soon from 147 to the IBF to the WBC, WBO, WBA. Everybody gonna be on notice, man. Fucking with Jerron Ennis, man. Jerron Ennis gonna be a player in here. I just hope that they move him the right way. You don't want to move him too fast, like they tried to move Erickson Lubin, and he take a devastating loss, or you know, a loss early on. You want to move him the right way and let him maneuver away into a title. You know what I'm saying? But he is young. He's like 21 years old or 22, and he's big. So how long can he make 147? I don't know. How long is he gonna last at 147? I don't know, because he's a very big kid. What y'all think about Jerron Ennis?
Yeah, Nash, you could go first, bro. I'm trying to stop coughing here.
I think Nash coughing his damn self. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm here. I'm here. I was just giving you the floor.
I like
Jerron Ennis a lot, man. But like you said, this is a step up, another step, and another guy you got to fight on the way. I mean, what is he gonna do though? Is he gonna win in dramatic fashion? But who knows, man? I like, that's what I love about boxing, the theater unknown. Anything can happen at any time. Like I always go back to the AJ Andy Ruiz fight, but I still watch that fight, even though I'm thinking AJ is just gonna put on a show. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, look at this guy, man, and come on, bruh. Anything can happen, man. With her, when I saw her lose to J-Rock, and then right after that, J-Rock lose to Jensen Rosario, and now we getting a big unification fight, like that we've been wanted due to the theater of the unknown. So, man, I'm excited. I like to see guys coming up, shaking up the ladder, shaking up the tree, and I'm looking forward to a exciting fight, man. Hopefully, somebody clears this thing out in dramatic fashion. I don't know. Are they doing even limited seating at any of these upcoming events, or is everything completely no?
I think everything completely sold out. Shut off. I think next week, I think a lot more cities gonna move into like phase 3 or 4. So you could possibly start seeing venues open back up to like. I know in football in some areas they open up, but the football arena is like with 60, 70,000 people, and the football field and the fans are so far away from the fucking football players, so they won't really have no interaction with them. If boxing want to start doing events at football fields, maybe that's the way to go. But I think a football stadium is like a lot to rent out and a lot to run, more so than a arena. Only thing, in my opinion, that they can do is like, if you're gonna do these small arenas that hold 10,000 or 8,000 people, then you can only do like a couple of hundred. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe 1,000, if that, and they gotta be spaced out accordingly. But at the end of the day, man, I think at the end of the year, maybe November-ish, which is gonna be a dangerous time with the coronavirus, and then the flu gonna be at its peak or coming around into its peak. We're going to see how that plays out. But I think Bob Arum has said that he's confident that he can get between 8 or 10,000 fans in the new Raiders arena, and we'll be able to see the Raiders arena this Sunday night or this Monday night, one of those nights. So if you watch football, it's either Monday night or a Sunday night. I don't think it's Sunday though. I think it's Monday night. I think Sunday is Cam Newton versus the Cowboys or some shit or whoever. But yeah, man, Monday night we get to see the new Raiders arena, the Allegiant Stadium. So be on the lookout for that. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see if they have fans in the arenas at the Raiders Stadium when they open. So if they do have fans in the arena when they open, then that's going to tell us a lot. I ain't looked at the inside of the stadium yet. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and do that now. Shiloh, go ahead and talk, bro. I'm gonna try to look it up.
Yeah, that'd be cool if they have people in the stadium already. What was it? When Jeff Horn fought, they already had people over there. I don't know why fights shouldn't happen over there. I mean, if it's popping, if you are allowed to bring fans inside, I'm thinking they're trying to make some type of money. So arenas where you could stay open during the day, even if they make the fights earlier a little bit, because in certain places it's still warm. I mean, I don't know, because everybody wanted to say that by November, but now it's not even looking like that it's gonna happen either. Because over here, I don't know about over there. My girl works in the she works in the hospital and stuff, and she's telling me that it's kind of picking up again with the coronavirus over here in New York. How's it looking your way, Nash?
Yeah, I mean, nah, it's not getting better over here where I'm at. Um, but and a lot of people are unemployed here in Atlanta. So yeah, I'm in the A, man. So yeah, it's not necessarily more people are actually enforcing. You're going into more businesses now, and you are actually seeing that they are doing mandate face masks and things like that because things of that nature. But yeah, man, it's a terrible situation, man, and hopefully everybody out there stay safe, man. Make sure you wash your hands, doing what you got to do. Keep yourself safe, keep your loved ones safe, things of that nature. But back to boxing, man. I want to say some of these places where they have like concerts at, like I know when they had the festivals, a lot of big places like that might be a lot cheaper than getting a football stadium, especially during football season. So I don't know, man. I wonder if I heard they doing limited seating there in some places like overseas though, like you were saying. But I'm excited, man. But everything move with the dollar, man, and they'll open that shit up tomorrow if the right check, right? Or they'll put
You
the
damn sure ain't lying about that. Nah, never lying about that. Last thing on the docket, man, we got Pedraza going against Javier Molina this Saturday night on ESPN Plus. Also making his ESPN debut, his top ranked debut, we have Efe Ajagba, who is going to be fighting Jonathan Rice. We all know it's a showcase fight for Ajagba. First fight with top rank, so they ain't gonna throw him to the wolves. They gonna bring him on, get everybody, you know what I'm saying, familiar with him, and scheduling a guy like Jonathan Rice to telling me is they're hoping for a devastating stoppage, a Sports Center top 10 kind of play. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see if FA is able to produce something like that. But yeah, man, we got boxing all weekend this weekend. I mean, Showtime's card to me is a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Got the better quality names, but maybe some of these fights on this ESPN top rank card would be all right too, because we have Robici Ramirez. Y'all remember him, the Olympian who lost his first fight as a pro, but came back and avenged that loss. He's going against Felix Cabarello. I think I heard that guy Felix once or twice. Everybody else, man, I don't know who he is. Kristen Montano, don't know him. Leo Ruiz, don't know him. Brian Lua, don't know him. Jahai Tucker, nope, sir, don't know you. Kasir Ghosted, never heard of you.
Nope.
Frederick Gonzalez,
Nope.
nope. So at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dudes on the card that I've never heard of, and their opponents: Carlos Marrero, nope. Isaiah Barnett, nope. DeAndre Anderson, you play football, right? Nope. Louis nope. Can't say last name. Rodrigo Salas, Are you Ishmael's son? Ryan Adams. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know none of these guys, but we got boxing this weekend, and just because you don't know somebody, just because you don't know,
Yeah,
don't
that's
mean they
crazy.
can't produce a good
Right.
fight or a highlight reel knockout. So sometimes those undercard fights are like good just to have on. Like you ain't got to be like paying like watching it like you know what I'm saying intently. Just have it on. You know what I'm saying. Had a volume up a tad. You know what I'm saying. Listen to what's going on. You might be able to see a good ass fight. I know I watched a couple good ESPN Plus undercard fights that I didn't know the guys that turned out to be very, very good fights. I wish they would start doing those Tuesday night fights again, man. Like PBC would have that shit for like a couple of years on FS1 where I found Nathaniel Gallimore. I found I think Fandora fought on there one time. I mean, it's a lot of times where you can get these guys out. And Showbox need to come back, man. Like, well, what's going on with Showbox? Like, damn, we ain't getting no Showbox cards. I guess they ain't. Those Showbox cards don't uh don't do a lot of rating, so
Don't produce.
they don't want to spend that kind of money on you. But I miss those kind of little cars that's pretty much for the hardcore guys that really want to know about these guys coming up. You know what I'm saying? Because these guys can be champion one day too. Because you start on the
Right.
showbox don't mean nothing, or you start on the undercard of a small event don't mean nothing. If you keep putting in your work, keep on getting your dubs, you're gonna get to the top.
Absolutely.
People don't realize
Right.
how exciting these undercards be, like you said, because when you go watch the fights live, sometimes they start super early. So you there early just to get your seat and all that. And you seen like all these and they're good fights. I seen this guy in the undercard that I forgot he was fighting, and then oh my god, I can't even remember his name. He's Puerto Rican too. He just fought and lost recently too, man. But he was on the undercard, like he was the first fight, and that was like at 5 or something. And I was like, wow. So, and it was a good fight. He knocked homeboy out, Puerto Rican. I can't believe I can't remember his name. It's because I just blew it down right now. But yeah, the undercard fights, like you said, I'm surprised they don't show them at least for free on Showtime or whatever pay-per-view thing, because we don't even get to see some of
Yeah,
them
like
on TV. You don't
as
even see
far as
the
like
cameras up.
PBC goes, like you don't really get to see them. Like sometimes they'll do them on like FS1. They'll come back and like have that like their own little. I know like when they have fights on Fox, they'll show like the three main fights, and then they'll come
Like
yeah,
the prelims,
then
right?
they'll come back on FS1 like after Fox is done, and they'll do like from like maybe like 11 to like 1 or 10:30 to like 12:30 something like that. And they'll show like the all the other fights and things like that. But ESPN Plus, they're gonna show you the whole card. You can get that card.
The
You
entire
can get the
card.
entire card on ESPN Plus, so you ain't gotta worry about that. But Matchroom too. Matchroom show you the whole card too. Matchroom the zone. Well, sometimes the zone don't pick up certain fights that Matchroom do, but they show you pretty much the whole card. Frank Warren, yeah, he gonna show you his whole ass whack ass card. PBC, the only motherfucker that really don't try to show you like the whole card. Like I know when Marcellus lost, man, that shit was so hard to find. Motherfuckers was googling and searching for that shit.
Yeah,
Like,
word.
nah, they ain't showing you nothing.
It took a while before you could
Exactly.
find that fight and when he lost.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Well,
So who you got? Who you
go
picking,
ahead,
man? You got Pedraza or Molina, yo?
man. Come on, bro. Kind of
Oh
kind of
yeah.
question is that, man?
I'm just saying. I gotta ask.
Yo, Pedraza's last combo was crazy too. You saw how they posted it. They posted it up on Twitter. People were saying that he hit soft. That's why Homo was just blocking him. But that was he threw like 30,
Yeah,
40 punches
Pedraza
on him.
nice, man. Javier Molina, he just opponent.
My man, see, that's part of the problem with boxing, though.
Was
Especially
that?
with top ranked cards. Like top ranked cards, you can look at the names most of the time, or even the position of the names, and be like, "Well, he's supposed to win because he's on this side." Like they let you know up front.
Man,
And a lot of
okay.
a lot of them top ranked cards, man.
Man, PBC do the same thing, bro.
Nah, PVC has some good competition, man, back and
You got
forth.
motherfucking, you got Sean Porter versus goddamn for Miller main event. Who gonna win it out?
Okay, that
Who
that
gonna
was
win
good.
that?
But look,
Who lost this fight?
look, but you
Hold on,
just
hold on,
got
hold on. Real quick. Who lost this fight? You don't remember the nigga named Laura just.
Nope.
But these guys are like this guy Sean just came off a loss to Errol Spence.
Bro, it's the pandemic.
But prior to that, he fought Danny. He fought
everybody doing the same thing.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But Top Rank is big for this for a long time. Top Rank been doing this though, man. It's very rare you get a good Top Rank card.
Nah, but Top Rank has put some good fights. They put good fights together. Because when they do combine, like over the years, since you said over the years, bro, you can't really call it like that. Because the only fight they probably didn't put together was Floyd Mayweather and Pacquiao. And that was because Bob Arum was trying to milk the money out of that. But Eric Morales versus Pacquiao, like those are classics. Like Top Rank has classics.
Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko. Maybe the best fight. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was talking about. He said back in the day, so that's what I'm talking about. Back in the day, right now, Teofimo Lopez, and that's not even a pay-per-view card. That alone.
I said back in the day. I said that.
I don't know.
I thought you said. Well, I'm gonna have to go back and see that, but I'm pretty sure you said that Top Rank always. Okay. Yeah. Always like back in the day and all that.
So, yeah, I mean, pretty much. I mean, always is a pretty thing that can go all the way back to the beginning. But it's just like this, man. It's boxing, bro. Like these motherfuckers, nigga, Lubin and Gausha, come on, bro. I love Terrell Gausha, but nigga, you an opponent, my nigga. We all know Terrell Gausha is an opponent, bro. We all know the favorite gonna be Lubin. You know what I'm saying? Like who else I'm thinking about, bro? Andy Ruiz, Chris Arreola. We know. Your opponent, yeah. Even Danny Garcia and motherfucking Errol Spence. No disrespect, no disrespect to Danny. And Danny.
But yeah, he's the big B side on that fight.
You a big B side. You a big time name, but based off your track record, I can deduct from your welterweight history that you were opponent for Earl. You know what I'm saying? Like you lost to Keith. You lost to Sean. You goddamn me won the title off Robert Guerrero in a Bacon title match. I mean,
so are you mad at Errol Spence for not fighting Bud Crawford then?
I'm not mad at
he fighting opponents.
No. I'm not mad at Errol for doing. Errol should fight somebody before Bud.
Nah, you have to clean out.
He gotta fight somebody right now before you stop fight Bud, because I want to make sure the nigga right. I don't want Bud to fight Earl off of car. Let somebody else get that glory if it's some glory to be got, because we don't want that kind of glory. We want to fight the best Errol Spence that he can possibly be. All right, the best. I don't want.
Since you got a channel, I say that if Errol Spence does win and win big time, let's say for example, if it happens, he does win. Y'all channel should always promote Crawford after that fight, obviously Crawford and Spence only, so they have to hear out and they have to put that fight next after that.
I'm gonna pull the fucking H Money. We're gonna start the fucking Crawford and motherfucking Spence podcast.
Let's get it. Yo, man. Hey, look, because I don't like all the pressure on Bud. Everybody saying he ducking, Bud ducking. Like, man, but no, I don't know, like, where's this hate come from? Like that man ain't ducking that dude. He been saying it.
It's just business.
And when he went on Twitter, was going hard, he was like, Errol called him, basically. He was like, yeah. And basically said, yeah. Errol said, be quiet, leave me alone.
It's the business of boxing, man. Straight up.
Nah, Crawford been wanting to fight him. He proved it to me the day he stepped up to him at that video that everybody see. It's like, you can't make it more obvious than that.
But man, that's pretty much all the topics that I got, man. Anything else you guys want to say before I play this video of the day, real quick?
Nah, I just want to say good looks, Mike. Appreciate you. Great show as always.
Man. You stay up, man.
Everybody hit like as well.
Yeah, smash that thumbs up button on your way out.
Subscribe.
Let me see what we got up, man. Let's see what we got up. Video of the day coming in 3, 2, 1. Yes, sir.
Yo, my man.
You wasn't going.
Chucky.
They caught him. They caught the nigga.
Oh man, yo, you be getting them good ass
Bruh.
videos. Can't front.
They caught that nigga at the end. It's fucked up, man. It's crazy, bro. If you get out the car like that, bro, like something wrong with they door or something. They door don't lock or something like that, cause it's like I don't know about y'all. I didn't be in this goddamn me back. Some of the cop cars don't even have doors in the back. Like they don't even have a knob for you to open shit back there. Like ain't no knob. The only way to this motherfucker back door open, nigga, if the cop get out and open the motherfucker from the outside. So that shit crazy, man. That shit crazy.
Yeah, that was funny how he got out of there though fast. He was out.
At first, I thought it would look like he came out the front seat. I thought almost.
He sure came out like, hold on.
Because I was like, I thought. They never put him in the car all the way. It looked like.
That was too funny. Oh my god!
If it wasn't raining, my nigga, he probably would have got away. Probably would have got away, man. It was too wet for him. It was too slick for him out there.
And he's still handcuffed. It looks
like
that's
so he couldn't do this right here. He couldn't
do the speedy run.
It was all shoulder. Then it was all shoulder.
But homeboy laughing though killed it.
Hey man. But
a minute there, I thought homeboy released him out the. I thought he gave him the open the door for him. I seen that happen over here in Manhattan. Just open the door and let him go.
Alive, though, man. Shout out to that brother. He look alive. He don't look like they beat him up too bad.
No.
Usually they'll scuff your face up and all of that, man. So,
and y'all go ahead and give out y'all social media and y'all YouTube platforms if you want to. You know what I'm saying?
I'm good, bro.
Shiloh, go ahead, take it away.
I said I'm good. I just appreciate you like always.
Alright.
Get thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.
I appreciate this, Shiloh, man. Be up. Mark Nash, let people know where they can find you at. And know what you do.
Yeah. What's good, man? It's your man, Mark Nash, artist, producer, engineer, songwriter. Got a little platform. You can subscribe right now at Mark Nash. You can find my music at marknash.com or streaming on all platforms. And shout out to Mike on Sports. Let me have the opportunity to come on his platform, talk some shit with him. It's been another one fun-filled episode, man. You had me rolling today, boy. You was in rare form today, Mike.
Appreciate it, homie. That's the big thing we try to do, man. Have a little fun and talk a little boxing, man. But y'all know me, man. Y'all know how I get down and y'all know what I'm about. That being said, yo, Mike, drop that beat on him. Yes, sir.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. Mark Nash. Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga. My brother. Let's get this done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Gross, the boss. This is Mike on Sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on Sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on Sports. He call it how he see it. Either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater? Click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. And yes, I am back.